A man and a woman are locked in an elevator. What happens 3 days 2 nights? Why do they have to delete all the camera tapes after going out? On Friday evening, Jennifer was working overtime lately. At this time, everyone in the company has gone home. She booked her plane 1 hour later. Hoped to bring a surprise to her boyfriend who lives far away. To be able to save this almost lost love, she tidied up simply. Leave the company. During the lift going down, there was a man who had just finished work and came in named John. In the elevator, the man was bored and began to talk to Jennifer, but Jennifer was in no mood to speak. For courtesy, she also only humbly answered a few questions. Very quickly the elevator was down to 4th floor. At this moment a sound rang out. After that the elevator stopped moving. Both of them were frightened by the sudden sound. John on the side hurriedly pressed the emergency button for relief, but there was no response. John also tried separating the elevator doors, even if he tried his best. Then the text elevator does not open. Jennifer at the side was extremely impatient. She was afraid she could not get on the plane. The two waved their hands towards the camera in the elevator. Hoped to be able to attract security attention in the monitoring room. Machine month on 4th floor. The phone is also out of signal. Jennifer started to stop sitting still, and John comforted her that, after a while, someone might discover us. She looked at the time. Minutes by minute passed. The two people did not volunteer to wait. Tried all different ways for help, but unfortunately they all fail in the end. Now this month is like a secret. It's basically impossible to get out. But tomorrow is the weekend. If now without people, they will have to stay here for 3 days 2 nights. Very quickly, the voice passed. Jennifer's plane was late. Her and her boyfriend's revenge plans are gone. She angrily headed for the elevator door. Spoke all the anger inside. 2 helpless people sit on the ground. The two of them introduced each other a little. Jennifer felt quite dry. John took a bottle of water from his pocket and handed it to her. This made Jennifer sympathetic to him. Jennifer also found out John is a good, gallant man. The two people locked up here can only talk to ease the sadness. But not long after that, Jennifer had been drinking water. Should really want to go to the toilet, but the situation is ahead. Makes Jennifer miserable. She crawls on the ground and chooses to stop. Very quickly, due to the unusual actions of Jennifer, John realized, after he knew her wish, to ease her sadness, he chose to turn his back and put on headphones. Jennifer saw John swinging like that. 2 people were locked in the elevator. Jennifer wants to go to the toilet. John turned his back on her. Jennifer couldn't hold it any longer. She quickly grabbed the thermos flask. That solves urgent problems. Go through this. Jennifer began to open up more to John. Tell him about her ex-boyfriend. As she said, Jennifer felt little sad. John next door sees that. Immediately stopping time. Get the wine to give to the boss. Invite Jennifer to taste it. Immediately after that, the two of them finished the bottle. Under the influence of alcohol, their faces turned red. During the conversation, John told Jennifer, actually seeing there was full of energy for a long time. Jennifer is beautiful and charming. Makes people look intently. Unexpectedly ended up meeting this way again. Jennifer stood next to her. After listening, it feels very comfortable. She was very happy in her heart. Maybe because alcohol makes the two of them even closer. Probably a man and a woman. In this narrow space there is no mastery. 2 people immediately let this happen. They admire because of love. After that intense love, John responsibly makes the request. Jennifer finished listening in surprise. Tell John that he still loves his ex. About what happened just now. Hopefully after going out John can forget. But unexpectedly, after John heard what Jennifer said, suddenly became irritable. Change of face color. The truth gradually revealed. John was originally an employee of the company. His real identity is the guard of this building. He has a crush on Jennifer for a long time. He feared that his identity would be rejected by her. So he planned very carefully for today's elevator accident. In Jennifer's eyes, he has no sense of existence. In that case, John also wants not to be disturbed. Immediately took the key from his pocket. Prepared to open the elevator door. Go please. Suddenly Jennifer heard the whole thing.